No, not streaming from YouTube. Oh, I'm live. Oh my God. I was just about to start crying, guys. Anyway, on a rock and come in. Yes, the party nice. As you can see, it's a house party. We still at the red fridge, guys, because I'm still out of power, water, everything. So under the separation vibes, but on a rock and come in same way tonight is going to be thrilling. Let me share. Let me share before I get into who is here with me. Make copy. Let me copy this and paste it. Yeah, so that whoever wants to join me on today's show, we can talk. Because tonight, boy, I tell you, I'm expecting it to be quite spicy and I want to hear everybody's thoughts. But before we get into everything, hey, did y'all miss me? I missed you so much. It's been so long. It's been so long since you've seen my face. I had to be strong. Oh my gosh, guys, let's see who is here. Nobako, hey, what's good? I'm not familiar with your name, but welcome nonetheless. Welcome, welcome to the newbies. Hey, Black African, greetings from Ghana. No way I was gonna miss this today. Of course, you can't miss this. Yes, a nice. Moroccan, come in. All right. 6 o'clock is so far away. Samantha, look here. I usually keep my show at 7. Okay, it's early. It's early, right? Usually it's at 7, but because I'm not at home and the situation isn't the same, we just have to do what we can do. Yeah. Hey Lisa. Good evening. Stay focused, Team Jamaica, and let your success make some noise. Absolutely. Hey Mark D. Good evening. Nice one. This hope Janelle didn't share any private or sensitive info that can be used to trash talk and throw off our sprinters. The Americans are known for dirty tricks. And hey, John D. Hello from an uneasy Kenya. It's almost 2 a.m. Y'all know I love you guys still being here. We have the British showing up, the people from Kenya, and you guys are still here. And the time zone is wild. It's in the wee hours of the morning, and you guys are still here. I'm so thankful. Thank you very much. Um, 2 a.m. here, so I will fade in and out. I understand. Whatever you missed, just catch the playback. I appreciate it. At least I was here long enough to hit the like button. Thank you. Yes, guys, hit the like button. I keep forgetting. Make sure you hit the like button once you get in. Hey, JJ, what's good? Cliff says, let's go, let's go. Walter, we waiting. Janelle Clapback fans just saw her vids. Is it vids now? I thought it was a video, but child, this is becoming messy. Which the classes one flexing on a flight. My God, which the classless one flexing on a flight? Oh, guys, we're gonna get into it. So this is me complaining about StreamYard get bugging as usual. I'm here. I'm here. I'm live. I am live and ready to go. Hey Camille, what's up? Can't wait for the chat. Absolutely. I see we already have a guest here. Waltz is here. Or Walls, sorry, is here. Welcome. Let me just get through the greetings before you join the show. Um, Hey Ryan, what's good? Hey Linda. Hey Sharon, what's good? Hey, I missed you all. If you ever know how me I struggle, me still not have no power, you guys. Me still don't have no power. JPS I do where we. I can't see one person no in my community. I fix up nothing. I don't know what's going on. Hey Charlene, what's up? How are you? Blessing to everyone here. Absolutely. Hey Ryan. Oh, I think I said hey Ryan already. Missed you, of course. Hey, Jamaican Queen, what's good? Hey, Anita. Hey, Shernette. Hey, Sean. Hi, Carrie. Here, Alibi Nature. What's up? Oh, God. Just got something shocking. Give me a second, guys. I have to respond to something. I just got something really, really shocking pop up. Hey, Ali. Hey, Asia? Asian? Hi, VJ, and of course, hi, Jerry Sadler. Guys, today is a day we have a lot going on. I guess drama-wise in the track and field world. All right, so sorry about that, guys. I just had to, yeah, reach out a bit, and show my thoughts here. So yeah, um, hey, sweet sweet Jamaica TV, what's up? MVP should have their lawyer send her a cease and desist notice. She chat too much. Ooh, days of our lives I keep. Lord, it a go on over on Twitter. It a go on over on Twitter. Bad, bad, bad trackies. Let me tell you something. I am not somebody that gets into, oh, walls dropped off. I'm not somebody that gets into the drama too much. You guys know I'm not really big on, Instagram or Twitter, any one of these things. I'm trying to get my footprint there, but it's really hard. But yeah, I'm still trying, and I do go over there, from time to time. But me not telling no lie. Wagwan no, trust me, it gets really really hot. It's going way too much. She can turn make father flap go on. She need this attention anyways. Finally, the best track and field live stream is back. Thank you. Hey Christina. Noah is an old fridge. Can't keep nothing. It's not that seriously. This is not going to get Noah any faster. No, I'm not even talking about the seriousness. Isn't what Noah said, potentially, but it's the reactions that has gotten serious. That is what I'm talking about. So let's jump straight in. Let's just start with the whole, Junelle mess. So let's start from the top so that for those who don't know, have a backstory as it relates to what really happened. So Noah Lyles did an interview with Track and Field News, right, on their podcast show. And I missed it the first day. I saw a person saying, little things like later on in the evening, but by then I was jumping off the Wi Fi here and going about my business to my yard, right? So, with that said, I caught it the next day, right? And I did a little snippet. Boy, me tell you, say, Track and Field News come for me. I was like, hey, brother, this is just me reacting still, you know what I mean? Not stealing your content. Just want you to know. But if y'all missed the entire interview, please make sure you go to Track and Field News and get the full context for yourselves, right? But I'm going to play a snippet, guys, of what started everything. Let's just put it that way. I'm gonna play a snippet of what started everything, and then I'm gonna give you a play by play and of course my reactions and thoughts to everything that has now proceeded. Guys, if you hear dog bark out the door, there's nothing we can do about it right about now. So yeah, let me share my screen right now. What is there? Okay, here we go. I'm just hoping that when I share you guys can hear what he's saying. So if you're unable to hear, let me know immediately that you can't hear. Okay? So let me present, share screen. Uh, where am I? Is it this over here? So I think it is. Child, share. Okay. Not hearing. Child, stop sharing. All right, I stopped it, guys. Me no know. Like sometimes I try to share and things don't share properly and I don't even know why. Let me try one more time and see if it's going to work. If it don't work, then we just go to one play by play with my mouth. Yeah, that works. My mouth non-stop talk. At least this is welcome conversation that Noel has out here, prattling like a parrot. Child, let me try one more time to present and see if you guys can hear anything. If not, then me just, telling them play by play what really are going. All right. Let me try again. Dog, why the dog them choose today? Look here, me day how much day and I don't hear these dogs and these dogs choose today for you mad. All right.
It's funny you say that because, Junelle being Jamaican and
Can
having
you hear
trained
anything?
in MVP, I've been getting the drama from Jamaica in
Can't
camps for
hear.
at
All right,
least
child.
five
Me don't
years
know what the
now.
problem is.
Um, there's a lot of times
So
where I make
let me
references to
stop this.
Jamaicans. I'm not saying it.
Stop. All right. Never mind, guys. All right. That was a bust. Oh, you can hear now. Child, so me go close it. All right, let's do this one more time. All right, all right, all right, all right. Now I know it's working, so I'm gonna do it again. Okay? So let's share again. Oh boy. Share. Okay.
It's funny you say that because, Janelle being Jamaican and having trained in MVP, I've been getting the drama from Jamaica in camps for at least 5 years now. There's a lot of times where I make references to Jamaicans. I'm not saying it because I'm like trying to go back and forth. It's because I know information that other people don't. And it's like Janelle and Elaine used to be very close friends. Like they were training partners through 2021, very close. Then she was extremely close with Shericka. She's still very close with Shericka. You see her in the series doing Shericka's hair. That's Shericka's wig woman right there. She's already, she was just buying wigs for Shericka to bring to the Olympics yesterday. Like and even talk about like Kashane Oblique, like she's close with Kashane. I've known about a lot of the Jamaicans that are on the underground and usually Janelle's eye for talent is very strong. If she says that somebody's going to run fast, they usually run fast. So I'm very hip to information that a lot of people is just like, oh, this came out of nowhere. No, I kind of saw it. What were you going to say, Noah?
She spoke on Kishane like pretty early, I remember. Like
Mm-hmm.
he's been this good and he just got hurt. He's about to do something crazy this weekend. And that was right before Jamaican Trials.
Yeah. And when we were in the interview and they said how fast he run, I said I hope he stays injured because I know that he's had a hard history with injuries. And that every time he runs fast, he usually has to be taken off because he usually hurt. So the fact that he was able to keep going is like, oh, this is great. He's actually being able to show his full potential.
Yeah, it's like having that insight of no, I've been knowing that this cat's that they're pretty good. Or he's been around. It wasn't breaking news to me. I've seen this type of talent coming.
Exactly.
How no, were you about to say something?
Yeah, I was going to just quickly get to like Jamaican track Twitter. It's like the most toxic world. It's the most toxic world you can get in track and field, like drama filled and toxic, and just like shots being thrown, accusations are being made a lot of times about him. But
of course,
it's
because I'm winning.
It's a lot of fun going through Jamaican track Twitter. There, you'll have a great time.
Yeah, I had to come off Twitter for a while just because of that. It was just too much. Even not just Jamaica, because I expect it from Jamaica. I mean, they're a little conflicted right now because I'm dating Junelle.
Right.
I have a good relationship with them. To be honest, at the end of the day, it's just a rivalry. And people are, I expect the rivalry to be hot, just like US is going to cheer for me. I expect the Jamaicans to cheer for, their people. It's a rivalry. And then everybody wants to take shots at the king. So, while you're always going to have a target on your back. But to go back to, Jamaican Twitter, yeah, they are ride or die people. But I love it because that's what you want to see. You want to have that nation behind you. So yeah, it is a wild trip. So be prepared when you go in.
Yeah, like I said, it's a good time. Just exploring. You're gonna find some things.
Yeah.
No, I know. Like I'll post a video and I'll have it like if I'm saying, Noah Lyles versus is Noah taking down the Jamaican throne, the reign. I know what I'm doing. I'm like, I know every comment is gonna be you're dumb. You don't know nothing. He's not on this. I'm just like, I know what I'm doing. I know exactly what's going on. They ride or die for their people.
Okay. So let me stop sharing, guys. So that what is pretty much what set, I guess Jamaica track Twitter, off, right? Um, this is my perspective of everything, right? It's not so much what he said, but it's what he alluded to, right? And therein lies the issue. So whether or not, I see a lot of people saying, hey, he may not even know anything. It doesn't matter. The mere fact that you're alluding to knowing all this, inside one drama between, Shelly-Ann, Shericka. I mean, like, come on. Like, seriously, that you should have definitely keep out of everything, because that was something that people are finally moving away from. And it's like you're reopening all that now for the Shelly people, the Elaine people, the Shericka people to start going back and forth again. And we definitely don't need this leading into the Olympic Games. You know what I mean? So I did find it interesting when they made, specific, you know, thoughts as it relates to why they do the things they do, right? So they know exactly. You heard the host saying it, right? Noah Williams, and also Noah Lyles, saying that, listen, they know exactly what to say to set Jamaica Twitter off, and they're literally doing it for the clicks and the views, right? So it's kind of interesting when I hear people telling me about doing things for clicks and views, like. But anyway, right? So they know exactly why they're doing it, and I found it interesting that he was willing to make his girlfriend a martyr in this particular situation, just so that he could set off Jamaica track Twitter again. Following, I mean, he's just coming back to social media, and I mean, a few weeks prior, he left, and it's because it was, supposedly so toxic, and here he comes adding to the toxicity, and I'm like, brother, you know exactly what you're doing, right? And the mere fact that you were willing to, again, make your girlfriend a martyr just to, do this to me is the wildest thing. It is definitely the wildest thing. And I fully 100% utterly put all the blame right at Noah Lyles' foot, right? Guys, I'm a woman, first and foremost. And I remember a few years ago when we were talking about, what was going down with Elaine Thompson here and, all of this. And I said, guys, you know what? I'm a woman. And regardless of how some of you people look at it and say, oh, Elaine Thompson here should have stuck with her coach and not, gone along with whatever her husband's thoughts were. When you are a woman and you're in that predicament, you're never right. It doesn't matter what you do, you are literally never right, and you're always put in difficult situations, right? And here we are, fast forward to now this present moment, and I'm like, when the money I go stop, and when the money I go stop, put we in a them situation, yeah. Like, I've, I'm much older than Janelle, I'm sure, right? I've been through so much in my life, and to this day, it still doesn't stop in terms of what a man will literally put you through. You understand? And you literally just have to be there, and you suck it up, right? All when the mud is on your face, you just have to go clean the mud off of your face and keep chugging along, because you're in this relationship. You say you're in love, and you don't want nobody to say you're weak and you this and you that and whatever, whatever. So you have to toughen up yourself. You have to toughen up yourself, regardless of whatever happens, and the man gets off scot free. And that is why me not blame Janelle and nothing. Me not blame Janelle and nothing. The man too much. The man too much. Him take up himself and chatter go away. I'm like, why are you talking about these things? I'm in a relationship. If it doesn't really matter, some things I don't really talk about because, well, let me not say some things I don't really talk about. The person I'm, with doesn't understand nothing going on in the track and field world. So, you're not even making sense to me talk about what going in the track and field world, because it's like it's going over his head. You know what I mean? So, but if I'm having a bad day, if something going on in the community, I say, yo, say, I expect, say, me go up on the road tomorrow, and me hear say, I say, oh, me up there and chat the people them down the road. I'm not expecting that. I'm going to turn around and look at him and say, what? I'm like, what is going on here? You know what I mean? So, that's my view as it relates to, what happened, in that particular moment with Noah Lyles. And as I said, I'm not faulting a Janelle Brumfield in any of this, because it's never wrong to trust your significant other, in my opinion. You're gonna be sharing things, right? The man just have to know him if you just keep by your mouth at this particular point. Keep by your mouth and not chat certain things. Come in and know what could have fool Noah Lyles to come out and say them or something. Yeah. Like to this day I'm sitting on a message to myself saying, Noah Lyles write it. Else can't write it. Him couldn't write it. But anyway, let's continue because as I said, the saga continues, right? So let me pick this up from where this has no apparently reached. So I gave you the Noah Lyles video. Yeah. So apparently Jamaican track Twitter, as I said, has been up in arms about what happened. Mainly, I don't see them blaming Junelle Broomfield. I see a handful of people blaming Junelle Broomfield, and this is in the initial stages, right? But a lot of them have been saying, no, 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 like, Afi go down him, chat too much, all these things, you know what I mean? You have the sparse amount of people that were like, a Janelle fault, she shouldn't talk to her man and all them something. I mean, I say, we don't know in a relationship, but you talk about not talk to your man or your woman. Look here, let me tell you something. You know say man chat more than woman? You never know say man chat more than woman? Let me tell you something. You see, when a man reach home and he tell you all of what go down, you don't swear say him is a woman. You hear me say man chat more than woman. They just give you the perception that they don't chat. So they're at home chatting with their significant other, and then when they go on the roads, they're on the road, they're all macho and them not chat nothing. But let me tell you something. When they're home, them chat enough. You understand what I'm saying? So that being said, right, I'm not really paying attention to anything that's going on there. But this is where everything probably went left. And this is where I have to wonder if Janelle Brumfield thought this response through. Because you see, sometimes, guys, when you're in, the spotlight and people are saying stuff about you, nobody respond. You understand? Nobody respond. At this particular point, I'm thinking to myself as well, you're supposed to focus on your preparation to the Olympic Games. You're not supposed to have them on social media as far as I'm concerned. Because only athlete me know them not on social media none at all now. They're in their final preparation. Them no want to see no bagger to come, try to get into, those little intrusive thoughts that will come and appear in your mind. You don't want none of that right now. So at this particular point, you're not depend on social media. So me all I wonder what Janelle depend on social media in the first place. But anyway, she took up herself and she responded. So let's play that little, snippet. Child. Boy, Jamaican easy at all. But anyway, let's play that little snippet and then we continue because this is a whole mess. As I said, like personally, I don't really have a problem with her responding. But if I was in her situation, I would not have responded because I know exactly how these people are. You know what I mean? If you respond to them, and I'm talking about my own Jamaican people, right? If you respond to them, it's going to get worse. And that's pretty much what happened. You know what I mean? And worse, I'm not gonna lie, the response is kind of tasteless. It's not really tasteful, right? Given what she's saying, I'm like, brother, people are out here defending you and what happened, and you're out here saying you're living your best life because people are paying for your business flight. I'm like, God have mercy, where have we reached today? But anyway, let me present this part here. Where am I? Present. Share. Sometimes I don't even know what I'm doing on this, StreamYard. There's so many things. So this is Janelle. So she says, let me see if I can read it again. Living my best life because all these insults in the comments ain't paying for these business class flights. And this is the problem we women have, right? And I'm also included when I say we. That's why I'm saying we. Where when a man puts us in a difficult situation, you know what I mean? We are gonna do whatever to stick by the man same way and say whatever, you know what I mean? And in this particular instance, I'm not saying she shouldn't stick by Noah Lyles. Absolutely stick by Noah Lyles. Noah Lyles is your boo. You know what I mean? But I would have just rather her not respond because what has happened afterwards, to me, no, there are people that are going on talking about, they're down to her, complexion. I mean, the type of abuse that she's now receiving online because of this response, I'm like, child, I'm sure you didn't think this through. I'm sure you probably forget how Jamaica people be, right? They're not going to make you live this down and they're going to keep going at it. You have the few that are on social media now that started this up on Twitter, and they're like kind of backtracking, I guess, because they probably don't realize that they're the ones that started this, right? They're the ones that started it all, because if I never them on them post, me wouldn't even know so nothing now go on. Me wouldn't even know say, listen, I'm on YouTube. I me never know say that the interview they do. And they make me know say this interview do. Right. So a few of them are kind of like backtracking, and they're like, oh, we never meant for anything, nobody to be attacking Junelle and all these things. And I'm there thinking to myself, I mean, okay, that's all fine and dandy, but you have the few cray Jamaicans, right? And this is the Olympic Games, and they're now tuned in to track and field, and they're letting you know their crazy thoughts, right? So they've gotten to the point where they're now saying things like, oh, they should ban her from the Jamaican team. I see Kareem Boateng's posted something about asking for Janelle to be banned from the sport and not representing Jamaica anymore. Is he's asking if, are you guys okay? You know what I mean? I don't know who made that post. I don't know where this post was made. I don't know if it was over on her Instagram, but literally this is where it has reached right now. And I was scrolling through the comments, and you have some Jamaicans that are standing 10 toes deep, with their thoughts that, hey, she was straight wrong. She shouldn't have been divulging anything. You know what I mean? Especially to an American, blah, 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 hogwash, right? As it relates to this particular situation, right, Tracky? So right now, me not tell you no life. Me and Janelle, me won't did, answer none at all. Me not just, take me lickings, me little lashings from the one and two people, because yesterday it was just one and two people as far as at least before this comment, what I saw, it didn't seem that much. You know what I mean? It didn't. Well, maybe on Instagram it went off. Who knows? Because me no go over there go look. But what I saw before this post, they were still being civil to Janelle. You know what I mean? And pretty much going after and Noah Lyles. But no, them literally start straight up attack her because she took up herself and say, "Oh, Noah Lyles, I make me live business class. So who are you?" You say, "Oh." Well, if you make your bed, you have to go lay down in it. Me can't banana no more. Me done. Woo, I'm weak. All right, let me see if I can get into some of these comments. I got a super chat. Thank you for the 199 super chat. Javi Yahoo. I appreciate it. And I think I saw somebody here. Oh, Javi Yahoo sends another super sticker. $2. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. I was subscribed to the interviewer's channel and did not know he would be on there. I watched all the track and field videos, and I can and that's how I heard it. Okay. It's going to be awkward with her at the Olympic Village. I was thinking about that before I came on, and I'm wondering how awkward will it really be for her at the Olympic Village. I don't know. I don't know if I think there's gonna be any repercussions from the athletes per se, because one, Elaine Thompson here isn't there. You see, if Elaine was there and then there was Shericka there, then maybe we would have something. You know what I mean? But Elaine isn't there, so I don't really think there's gonna be any, bad feelings. Plus, I don't think most of them are. At least I'm hoping that most of them are not online seeing all of this mess. Because I don't want anything, affecting our Jamaican team. And two, Jamaican people in general understand how Jamaican people stay. So when Jamaican people start act up, they tend to just, move on, with their lives and not really pay attention to, the drama. Or at least I'm hoping that's the situation. So at the village, I don't particularly see anybody making her feel uncomfortable. That's just my thoughts. I don't really think anything like that. Like, who are gonna make you feel uncomfortable? She's still, friends with Shericka. Kishane is a man, so Kishane will be busy off doing whatever he's doing. You know what I mean? Has no time for the girl chat. And most men typically, don't pay attention to the, the drama back and forth that what women are having. You know what I mean? If women are beefing, they try to stay out of it. So with that being said, I don't really particularly see anything, anybody treating her anyway, leading into or at the village, or at least I'm hoping. My thoughts as it relates to what she may have disseminated to Noah Lyles, let's just hope that going forward, Noah Lyles no say him fi keep by mouth with certain things what she tell him. That's all I know, because I don't know. She won't be running for Jamaica after this. Not who she gonna run for. But Shericka must feel a way. I don't know. I don't know. She and Shericka seem two of a kind, so I don't really know. Um, it will be awkward when our teammates are talking around her. No, guys. I don't agree. I don't think I agree. Let me go back up and see some of these comments here. I just think men stay putting women in difficult positions all the time, and we're just left to pick up the pieces with mud all over our faces, and we just have to, toughen up ourselves and straighten up our back and just go through the same way with all of the shame. You know what I mean? And I think this is just one of those situations, and not gonna really change in terms of, and I'm not really expecting anything to change. That's her boo, that's her man. So she's gonna stick by her man. This is going to, blow over in a few weeks, I suppose, and everybody, it's gonna be water under the bridge, and everybody's gonna forget it. You know what I mean? Or at least I'm hoping it blows over and nope, and everybody forgets it. You know what I mean? But wasn't a good look for Noah Lyles at all. This was horrible. For Noah Lyles to come out and do this just so that he can antagonize Jamaicans. Because think about it, and the Jamaican athlete, them what he's running against, he's antagonizing because them the people that are on the social media watch nothing. It's the Jamaican fans. How are we not out there run? I know we out there running. So what's the whole point of antagonizing the Jamaican fans? Like, it don't make no sense to me. Not when no, I do not make no sense to me. But anyway, Noah is doing what Americans have mastered, distract. That's a distraction attempt to get our athlete in our athlete's head. But again, none of the athlete them know the online. So who him a distract? Him not distract a soul. Him not distract nobody, cause none of them, I'm sure none of them don't know what going on. So see a whole heap of man I go shut their mouth for a day or two when they are home. Listen, I don't know, but I met some men, and let me tell you something. You never know how you see them on the streets and how do you see them at yard. Two different sitting. Oh my gosh. Kishan just needs to avoid all this mess. Me sure Kishan probably not even know what going on. Let me tell you something about MVP that I learned. They curate what their athletes listen to. Yeah, when me say them curate what them athlete them listen to. So if them the coaches or the staff would watch the content, and if they feel like it's positive enough for their athletes to listen to, then them give them the green light. If you're not positive enough, them now watch nothing and them don't know what go on. You understand what I'm saying? So listen to me and listen to me very carefully. Yeah, these MVP people probably don't know what go on yourself, and I'm glad. Zarnell expressed that Laz has a loose mouth and needs to shut up. What Laz did was uncalled for. Not everything should be out there. And I mean, just all of these things sounded a little bit too personal again to be just putting it out there. If I was a messy gossip channel, like when you have some of these gossip channels on YouTube that discuss what's going on in entertainment, and they would love stories like this, because when they get stories like this, they jump at it, and they're quickly going to be airing out all of the dirty stuff that's happening behind closed doors. For me personally, me know what me not really care. Me not really want to know. You know what I mean? I really want to just focus on the track and field part of it. And again, given the things that he was told, that was the messy stuff that we don't really care about. So I don't even know why he felt like he needed to even bring that up. I just feel like it got reignite beef between Shericka and Elaine. Me no know. Me just get that vibe there. Guys, why I'm saying that, because coming out of sprint, I saw something in sprint that I didn't like, and I think I talked about it in my video. I saw something in sprint that I did not appreciate, and that's why I stopped watching that episode 4. Coming like when athletes look like them and celebrate certain things, you know what I mean? And on the heels of what happened in a sprint, I know what guys know what I'm doing now, because that happened in a sprint, and he kept referring to sprint, right? So coming after that, him, I go say, oh, me know why uno do. All right, care. Him a try to reignite beef between the woman them. I must let him a try, because I know the man them him a target. I have for the woman them. Till you're going off topic. Oh, me I go off topic. I'm not going off topic at all. We're still on topic. Let me see if I can jump down now. Hey Dorleros, thank you for the 199 super chat. I appreciate it. Jamaica don't even treat their own athletes good. Don't say that. Do not say that. It was funny. It's funny you say that, because from time to time I have people on my channel. I remember even the same Jamaican track Twitter attacked me, right? They put out a video What a video, child. They took one of my screenshots. One of my thumbnails. Oh, no, say my thumbnail them while I'm not change them. I tell them all well, say my thumbnails are gonna do what they're supposed to do, right? And this is YouTube. You guys have to get used to it, right? And they took one of my thumbnails and then they went over there and they said something along the lines of, oh, me always, bash the Jamaican athlete them and all these things. And I say, I wanna talk about me we over here say uplift we athlete them. I wanna not tell we athlete them say them figure retire and go sit down me over here say no, wanna don't say that. You understand what I'm trying to say? Which me a tear down will athlete them. Yes, I will come to you and look at a performance and say that performance could have been better because of XYZ. But I'm not tear me a tear down the athlete them. The athlete them, me know them can do better than that. So me I gotta say, yeah, the athlete them could do better than that. Nothing wrong with that. And I don't see that as tearing down an athlete. You know what I mean? So with that being said, I took the liberty yesterday to go over on a few of these track and field pages that are American. And if you want to see what they must say in the thumbnail and into the what do you call it? The title, child. I said to myself, and Uno said Jamaicans are haters. You all say Jamaicans are haters. I don't see no Jamaican make no title and no thumbnail look so. People are talking about they hate athletes and all these things. I'm gonna say, what sir? You know none of them athletes personally? Why are you hating? Hate is such a strong word. I don't know none of these athletes personally, Chuckers, and I tell you all the time that I do not hate anybody. I want Jamaica to win, and that's where it stays. You understand? Me not gonna look on Shakira in our race and Shericka in our race and Shelly in our race and say, a Shakira me want win. That never gonna happen. Because I'm Jamaican, me want me Jamaican girlies win. You understand what I'm trying to say? And it's not because I hate Shakira. I become me love up, me good. I'm Jamaican and I want them win. You understand what I'm saying? So I don't know what people are talking about, but anyway, welcome back, Walls, to the show. Can you hear me?
Yes, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Welcome.
Hey.
Why you change your name all the time? Make sure say I know this is your name.
It's the same person.
Huh?
Maybe I'm spying. I'm one of those spies. I'm Walls. It's all. Keep your mind at
Okay,
rest.
all right. Let me know
Like,
your thoughts then, sir.
see your face. Yes, anybody coming on your page now, like. So, anyways, regarding to me as a guy, Noah should know how to breathe his mouth. That's it. Relationship thing. You don't bring out. Even we know already when you're dating, it's obvious, but you should learn how to breathe his mouth. That's the only thing. So, anyways, I'm just here to talk about the whole. I think your topic. I don't want to go out of your topic. Let me see.
Yeah.
So you're talking about Noah. Can you hear me? Oh, can you hear me?
Is there?
Oh, is she?
Oh, I can hear.
Can you hear me now? Testing.
Yes, I'm hearing you now.
Okay, good. Okay, I saw you testing your headpiece. Okay, so Noah's it's just funny to me as a guy. Like I said, it shouldn't be. There's no way you're in a relationship. It's not everything your girl says. You come outside. This is a critical period, sensitive period. So that's it. I'm not going to delve more into that. One is what I'm just trying to say is that I don't think like the Cams and Shelly surprising. I think I would say Shelly is a clutch athlete. Sometimes she does that. I think just like what she did last year to me, I think all those losing race was just in fact she only had one race to me, that losing race, and that's what she took to the world championship and she landed on the podium. So I think it's a smart decision. I know we're hoping to get a 10-8, maybe a high 10-8 from her, like getting into the Olympics. That's what I was expecting. Because I was even watching it at work. I had my iPad waiting because I logged into Eurosport waiting to see the race, and they just said, I saw Lane. I think Lane, because I was always expecting her to get a middle lane as fast athlete 5 or 6 when you line up to 100. I was like, I saw the shuffle, like, where is Shelly? Then now head she had, which is good. Nigel warm up is better than just coming in and limping off. That will be very horrific for us. Then we'll start thinking the worst. So I think I'm expecting something good from Shelly. Did you see Shelly's Jamaican? Oh my, I was loving that.
So I'm going to get into Shelly and I'm going to share all that because clearly I'm excited for it too.
Okay, let me talk about Noah. I don't want to. She was giving.
So get into your Noah's tidbit and then let me jump straight into Shelly.
Okay, so Noah's thing. I don't even know. It's just, I think, like I said, as a guy, you're dating somebody and all that. you're in the same, just like you're working in the same industry. Like I work in oil and gas. I can't have my girlfriend working in the same company with me, and I'm telling my boss, "Do you know she's working on this project? She told me about this. She's trying to get this." That's bullshit. Like as a guy, you're meant to keep your mouth shut. Just focus on. And this is even a critical period, so I won't do that. If I'm having my girlfriend working in the same company, that's what is happening, and is reporting to a different manager or the same team. Oh, this she said this about you. That's what is happening. Telling, oh, she knows this is your strong point. Going to the media or going to our company's website and say, oh, by the way, my wife is saying you are going to work on this in 2025, and she's targeting this and all that. That's bullshit. Like you're going to just crumble. In fact, that's the end of your career. But this is track and field. It's all about what you put in on the track. So yeah, I like Noah. I like both of them together. But whatever, I'm not going to go into their relationship. So the matter of the fact is that it's the kind of infringing. You don't.
Yeah, and guys, no hate speech. I just want to take this opportunity to say, regardless of, us talking about athletes and their performances, it is never that deep where we personally attack them. You know what I mean? So definitely no hate speech for Junelle Brumfield, and that definitely will not be tolerated.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Here on this channel, or at least when I'm live, you know what I mean? You guys may get away with the 1 and 2 in the comment section, under videos, but when I'm live, absolutely not.
Yeah. So yeah, I like them together. Again, they should just go ahead and do that. To me, if I was no one, just focus on the business. But it's just leaking. Now it makes, I don't know how the MVP camp, because I know everybody's watching. Like, wow, all this information. But again, that doesn't stop. Currently, the MVP camp is good. They have. By the way, happy birthday to the twins. Today's Kishane's birthday, right? The twins. Is it today or yesterday? I don't know when they did their birthday. Today was Kishane.
I don't even know.
It's today.
Can you check to see if Kishane's birthday quick and fast on Instagram?
I think it's today.
I didn't
the
even
twins.
Know.
I saw a
I don't
picture.
even go on social.
Okay.
Today.
So happy birthday to them. So I'm expecting the best.
Happy birthday for sure to Kishane and his bro, yin and yang.
Twins, yeah. So I'm expecting the best from. It's gonna be interesting. So tomorrow is the Diamond League. So I don't know if you're talking about that later, but
it's tomorrow, or is it Saturday? Not the 20th?
Oh, sorry. Makes it 20th, Saturday. Sorry. I'm moving too fast.
Right, and come here and say, don't tell me I'm getting the time wrong.
Yeah, today is 18th, right? Yeah.
Today's the 7th. Well, 17th. For you, it's probably the 18th. It's the 17th for me. Mm-hmm.
No, I'm in the United States. It's the 17th.
You're in the US. Okay.
Yeah, I'm Nigerian, but I'm in the US. Yeah, I'm a resident.
No. I forgot. Sorry. I know you told me last time.
Yeah, well, I'm Nigerian. I'm rooting for my team, but that's another different topic. So, no one, I don't know. I watched the sprints, like you said, talked about. I'm just basing off on everything, the comments he has made. I think it's more for Noah. He likes to hype himself, which is good. Sometimes you talk yourself, but again, I think the only thing I don't like is, I don't go out and talk about other people's business. That's the only thing I would just say. Other people's,
Yeah, I don't think it was cool for him to be.
It was not cool. Just keep it as a dude. Like even if my girlfriend tells me something about this other person, like I'm working the same and they compete, so I won't go outside and it's not in the media. So that's all. But I hope the best for everybody to be healthy. That's my own. I want a good Olympics. I don't want anybody to give an excuse. Let's see good competition, and I'm rooting for Nigeria and Jamaica, by the way. So
I have my eyes on the Nigerians for sure.
Yeah, yeah. Hopefully, I've not even.
All right.
Yeah, but yeah, that's only my take on the situation. They should just focus. It's a sensitive period, so we don't want all this she say about this camp.
Kishane.
About.
So tell him happy birthday on Instagram.
So about the camp.
You can continue.
About different camps now. Nobody wants to leak. Even yeah, even them. I don't even hear anything from Shelly's camp, because Shelly is like, you need to see from Shelly is she'll just put her Bible verse or message, put her, we don't even know what's going on with her. I like her vibe. She just goes to her business.
I think for Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce, I like the mysteriousness that surrounds her, and the fact that she's not easily accessible.
Yes.
Information about her is not easily accessible, because it keeps you thinking and it keeps you guessing and wondering, what is to come. You know what I mean? And I don't want that to change. I don't want, her to come out and tell us, oh, guys, I'm not good. Or I don't want her to come out and say, guys, I'm good. At this particular point, she withdrew. Price is 2 weeks. We will see.
Yeah.
In 2 weeks, we will see how she turns out in 2 weeks. You know what I mean?
Shelly, let's talk action. That's Shelly. That would be nice. Doesn't go
Yeah,
about blabbing.
action.
Yeah, that's for business.
With that, I want to segue into the video.
Okay,
Shelly.
Sarah, let me mute my mic. Yeah.
So I wanna segue into that nice little video before we start talking about what happened over the weekend with her. I think this is a good intro for Shelly. So yeah, let's do that.
Are you ready? People, are you ready?
In a world where our dreams sometimes seem so far away, Digicel is the partner that brings us all together. One side, one goal. One Digicel. One Jamaica.
Absolutely incredible performance.
This was a big ass interview for advertisement for Digicel that they ain't paying me for. But anyway, because it's Shelly, I'll let that slide. I'll absolutely let that slide. That was for me. I don't want to. I want to say it definitely made you feel the energy and the vibe that you're supposed to feel heading into the Olympic Games. Seeing Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce, and especially when the first thing that got me was the warrior paint. Right, that definitely I was like, oh my gosh, she's using the makeup brush, and then gets to the next scene with the makeup, them drawing on the Jamaican flag like warrior paint kind of thing, and I'm like, yes. And then when she flips that wig, I'm like, oh my god. I'm like, yeah. I'm like, we're ready, Shelly. We're definitely ready for another Olympic Games. We're definitely excited to see all the performances. She definitely set it off for me. This video has set it. It's like an opening for us to say, all right, guys, this is our start. Let's head into the Olympic Games now and do something absolutely phenomenal. I loved it 100%. Did you still got this right? Definitely got this commercial right. 100%. I got a $9.99 super chat. Thank you, Diamond. I appreciate it. So yeah. Noah will be talking about Junelle when they break up. What goes around comes around. Lord of mercy, guys. Look here. The internet is undefeated, so me pray so that not happen. Me pray so that not happen, because
No, we don't want
we
that.
don't want to see what the people them we are go off, what I go say. Boy, me pray so that not happen. Yeah, it was a great commercial. So let's segue into Shelly. So on Tuesday, Shelly was supposed to run the 100 meters at the Luzerne Diamond League. Unfortunately, she pulled out because during warm-up, she felt something. What that quite something is, don't know. She just felt something and she pulled out, right? I did a video covering her pulling out because I was looking forward to seeing her run. And for me personally, so I have a few thoughts, right? When I think back about last year and the fact that she needed those races going into, the 2023 World Championships, and then fast forward to this year where we're looking at her also enter Luzerne, and I'm like, okay, she needs a few more races potentially, or another race, before she heads into the Paris Olympic Games. But she pulls out and she's, cites feeling something as the reason. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie, I don't I'm not, and it's tricky. It's not sometimes that I don't want to say I'm, belittling. Well, I don't want to even use the word belittling, but not believing them when they say things like they're hurt or they're feeling something. You know what I mean? But some way, somehow, in my mind, I've conjured up the thought process that this is all a tactic, right? Because she did have 3 rounds at the trials. Unlike in 2023, she ran the 200 meters and that was only 2 rounds, no 100s really, right? So I definitely thought she needed those 100-meter races going into 2023, the Budapest, yeah? But she got those 3 rounds in Kingston. What was one extra race going to do different? It's just one extra race. What potentially was it going to do different to help her into, Paris that she couldn't do in training. That's the thought process I'm having. What was that one extra race going to do? So my thought process is whatever she needs to do to get prepared, they can do it on the back end, and they're seeing exactly where she is. They're comfortable with where she is, and she will turn up in Paris in great shape. I've had a few people reach out to me and say, hey, she's potentially gonna drop a 10-7. That was on Tuesday, right? So I was thinking that, hey, if she was potentially gonna be dropping at 10-7, because my thought was I'm at least hoping to get a 10-8, right? She hasn't gone, faster than 10.91 so far this season. So I was like, I'm at least hoping to get a 10-8. That would give us a good reference point. The fans, that is, not necessarily her, but it would give us, the fans, a good reference point to what, as it relates to what to expect in Paris, right? But if she comes out and she would have been able to drop especially given the results that I saw on the track, which I can go over those results in the women's 100 meters, right? Given those results, if she could have dropped a 10-7 on that track, child, that's the same Lausanne when she run the 10-8 per now. Everybody has said that the track they done from last year, you know what I mean? So for her to come out and potentially drop a 10-7 on that, right? It tells you going into Paris, we could potentially get a 10-6. Yes, I know there's a possibility that she's indeed not at her best, right? But honestly, I'm not the type of person that wants to push this type of negativity. Well, I don't even want to say it's negativity, because if it's truth, you can't really say it's negativity, right? But I don't really want to push that right now heading into the Olympic Games. I want our team and the fans that are supporting our team to be as positive, a positive outlook for our achievements into Paris. I don't want us to go in depressed and be like, oh my God, we see Shericka pull up this, so we see Shelly, no come this, or Rasheed Broadbell no come this, so like with team now look good. That's not how I want us to go into the Olympic Games. I want us to go in beating our drums, cheering our athletes on, and telling them that you are the best, you are number one, and you're gonna win, right? So that's pretty much how I feel about it. And I'm just hoping, as I said, that she's good. You know what I mean? A few weeks, was it a few weeks, or was it a week? Was it a week before the trial she ran that race, or a few weeks? I think it was a few weeks. She
2
ran the
weeks.
100-meter race.
The
Right.
one
So 2
round
weeks, right?
that she had 11,
Right.
15,
So she
11.
ran that 100 meters, and I remember when she had the strapping on her knee, I told y'all that I got some good info that strapping will come off. And so said, so done. The strapping came off, right? So it's not like last year where we saw her running even into Lausanne. The strap did upon her. Well, and by strap I mean tape, guys. I keep calling the tape strap, but yeah, sorry for the incorrect reference, but the tape. Um, it's not like last year when she had a tape into Lausanne running, right? So he had no tape. So I don't think she's in as bad a shape as she was, last year. So I am, positive about my outlook as it relates to Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce. I believe she wants to go out with a bang. As she said, in one of her little snippets, I believe on sprint, you know what I mean? She's here to win. She's not here to shake anybody's hand, right? So I know that she's a fighter. She's a fighter. She's a warrior. She's always, fought hard for Jamaica and for herself and Jamaica, because to be fair, these athletes are doing it for themselves. Jamaica comes second, right? She's always fought hard for herself, and I believe that this year is going to be no different. She's going to be fighting hard, and Jamaica is going to definitely be reaping the benefits, and we're just going to be here cheering her on. Absolutely. So as things stand right now, I won't be putting out any negative narrative that, she's potentially not at her best. Yeah. I'm going in with a thought process that one Shelly, one legend, make us see what you can give me, your final Olympic Games. You know what I mean? Is that all my things on Shelly? All right. Let me hear what you have to say now.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm a Nigerian, and when I started watching, I'm just trying to say how I admire Shelly. She reminds me of a typical African women. Let's talk. Shelly is like, well, she said it to the sprint. I'm not here to shake.
African women are less talk.
Yeah, like the serious. I'm trying to use our career past like business. Like I'm not here to shake. She said it in the sprint, and that's who Shelly is. She's not going to be on social media telling you, oh, I'm going to do this. I'm going to give you a 10-6. I'm going to give you this. And she does the talking on the track. And she has been since I started watching Shelly since 2008. Then I was maybe penultimate year of my I was a junior in high school. Can you imagine? So I was, Shelly back then. Ever since I started watching, in fact, that's when I heard about boats, and Shelly maybe started following Jamaica, because then we used to do the boats, this thing, and like we just lady. So Shelly is she's a role model. She's simple. The only time you see, in fact, in a year, the only time you see Shelly talks a lot is at competitions. When they get her after the race, she starts interviewing NBC and all those things, and then you see her talk the most. Aside from that, on social media, simple posts and all that. So I think anything she does, but I think Shelly will go on the podium. It's always she's experienced. She knows what to do, and that's why she's living just 3 races that she needs. The rounds, she will just jog the rounds, of course. The first round, second, there is where you see her fast time will come from semi-final, maybe a 10 something, then the final. So I think she's been smart pulling out.
Personally, not to cut you, but personally, given what I've seen so far, I believe every round you're gonna have to be 10 something.
Well, okay. What happened? What happened last year?
If you want to make it.
What happened last year?
Last year was 10-6, 10-7, 10-7.
No. I mean, no, 10-6. She didn't run 10-6 in the round, though. What are you saying?
As in, no, I mean Shakiri. So we're talking about what happened in the finals?
Yeah, no, I mean where the fastest times will come for our semi-finals. Like, because semi-finals are always like finals. Because it depends on who's.
No, but even if you go and look at the rounds, right? I believe these girls are running like 10-9s, 10-8s in the heat.
I think in the heat, if you run an 11:03, you'll make it to the semi-final.
All right, given what's happening this year, we're looking at.
Remember.
Not just.
See, some people are not experienced when they get. This is the Olympics, the big stage. You know, it's like, when you're watching. So remember the time.
Everybody that is there, has already been to a major championships. Maybe not Olympics, but they've already been to a major championships.
Okay. Well, anyways, but
I believe.
I'm focusing on.
Let me see. The only person, probably the American. What's the second place athlete there? Maybe she hasn't. No, she has. Melissa Jefferson has gone to the global championship already. 2022.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that being said, so everybody has experience at a global championship. So, and I'm saying that the field is a bit wider this year. So, mind you, in previous years, you were looking at only a handful of 10-7 athletes, not even a handful, just 3 10-7 athletes, right? We are looking at a Shelly, and Elaine, and a Shericka. In recent times, Talu as well, sorry. Talu has always been in the conversation, right? And then in recent times, Shakiri now has joined in the fray, right? But we have all these girls minus an Elaine, but plus you have Melissa Jeffersons, you know what I mean? You have the Julian Alfreds, still the Dina Asher Smiths, right? So you have so much more, right, that will be potentially getting into 10-7, at the Paris Olympic Games. So I'm saying if we have so many more athletes that are performing at a higher level, then I don't potentially see making it to the next round 10 anything a bit lower than 11 seconds, unless you're like a non-automatic qualifier. If you want to qualify as a non-automatic qualifier athlete, then sure, you can risk it. But for the top athletes, they're not risking anything. They're gonna go out and run 10-9s, 10-8s in heats.
Yeah,
if you go back to 2021, go look at Tokyo and see what Shelly and Elaine did a drop in a heat.
Yeah.
Look back. Talu dropped 10.78 in a heat, as a matter of fact. Run at Tokyo.
That was the funny one. That was the one. Even the commentators are like,
so I not expect a slow time, I no eat.
Yeah, but anyways, but the focus is Shelly-Ann. I don't care. She knows she's gonna make the final. It's just that one is not a problem. One is, but I know she's gonna make the podium. I don't know. I have a feeling because last year too, we were concerned about the taping and all that. But when she came on and all that, but I think she's gonna make it because you know what? At the final, regardless of who has run there, but let's say the people who you think have been in championships final, it brings a different aura. Okay, let me give an example. My African sister Talu. I know that when she gets to final, she's always. You'll be wondering, is this the Talu I saw in the heat that was dropping 10-7, 10? Have you noticed every final when she gets like the past two, you'll be surprised. So I'm just giving an example. So when they get to that front, that line, it's a different aura. Mentality is like, I want to get to that line. Is the mentality who gets to that line, regardless of whether you run 10-8 in the heat or whatever. So it's all about experience, mentality. And someone like Shelly-Ann, like she said, there's something she said, when I get to that line, when I'm on that line, I don't know anybody. I'm looking at the finish line. So I think it's gonna be interesting to see how that final is gonna look like.
Yeah, but you also have the people that are able to perform well and they've never been to global championships, aka Shakira Richardson. She never went to a global championship and she walked away with the whole thing last year. If we want
True.
to go back to the beginning of Shelly's career, she went to the Olympic Games one
The
and
first
done, one
time,
knock
yeah.
and done, right? So you have those athletes that because they're new, a lot of people are probably potentially expecting nothing from them,
From them, like
right?
here.
And as such they don't feel that extra pressure, or they're probably just mentally tough. Because mentally, like Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce, you may say 2008 nobody was really going to say she was going to win, given how the trials, when everybody was
Yeah.
probably looking at a Karen Stewart, right? And or just the year in general, everybody was looking at Karen Stewart. But post that, Shelly was feeling all that pressure in 2009, 2011, 2012. Mind you, she didn't medal in 2011, but still, she was feeling all that pressure in all those years, and she still, went out and did her thing. So, I mean, you just have some people that have the mindset to win. Usain Bolt as well. They have that mindset, and there's nothing that's going to stop them as long as they're capable. So, yes, you may have people that are faster than you, right? And there's nothing you can do if there's somebody that's faster than you, right? But I believe that there's some of these athletes that regardless of whatever is going on, they're going to give you their best performance, and that best performance may lead to a medal, may not, but they're going to give you their best performance.
Performance, yeah. Yeah, well, yeah, I'm excited. I like Shelly, and regardless anything that happens, I'm hoping for the best for her. I'm expecting a podium finish for her, healthy, and I can't wait for her to go out in grand style, give us something, and she has done well for the sports so far. And I'm still expecting her to stick around even after the Olympic. Maybe she might be doing something, and she has a lot. She might be doing something for Nike. You never know. Apart from her foundation or something.
Nike should have been doing more for her, but let's see.
Yeah.
Like we say.
Yeah.
Hey you, Havi Yahoo, thank you again for that $2 super sticker. I appreciate it. Let me just read a few of the comments here because I am missing out on. So tomorrow is Noah's birthday. Somebody was saying Kishane. Did you check Kishane's birthday? It was today. Did you think? Okay. All right. So, guys, if you see comments happening on Twitter or Instagram, from my account, it's not me, but I have somebody doing it. So, yeah. I finally got back into it. So, child, I don't know. I just can't get into social media. YouTube bloggers blowing this way out of proportion. Brian, I don't know if you probably don't have Twitter. You probably don't have Twitter or Instagram, but it's abundant over there. So if you think nothing happen over on YouTube, you're mistaken. Now over on Twitter and on Instagram, apparently everything is going down, right? So you're not really seeing anything
Let me
here
say
for
something.
sure.
The person that enjoys
Mm-hmm.
somebody likes what is going on. Forget it. It's a strategy to keep the buzz. I know that, but I don't want to call the name of the person. It's a strategy. So that's what makes it exciting. Anyways, we are waiting.
All right, so I know I haven't done a live in a long time, but I just want to let you guys know that I don't have, the whole night. So I really want to get through these topics. Jaydon Hibbert. I want to jump over into Jaydon Hibbert. So Jaydon Hibbert inks a sponsorship a sponsorship deal with KFC, right? So big congratulations to him right before the Paris Olympic Games. So that's mega for KFC to come on board with Jaydon Hibbert. And of course, I'm excited to see how this partnership will flourish and what kind of capacity we will see Jaydon in, representing KFC, for us locally. What I will say though is I'm kind of side-eyeing KFC because I do know that our Hamathura Clunis was begging them for a sponsorship deal, and when I think that come true, so Look here, KFC. If you're watching, Clooney is still out there. I look some representation. I look one sponsorship, one partnership. Do something for we girl now. Do something for we girl. Especially now that the J3 has let her down. Do something for we girl, please and thank you. Right. But yeah, to take nothing away from Jaydon Hibbert, absolute congratulations to him. Right. KFC doesn't really give out sponsorships, you know why? Or partnerships because them feel like so Jamaica people are gonna buy the food anyway. You know what I mean? So it's hard to get a sponsorship deal from KFC. You know what I mean? So let us see what happens. KFC are wicked to take them decades to sponsor some money. Yeah, because them not feel like them need to. I don't know if you guys remember when Christopher Martin did the song I'm a big deal. A big deal, something, right? And I remember it got so big, and a lot of people were saying, hey KFC, get Christopher Martin on. Okay, KFC don't pay him dust. You know how him end up get that sponsorship deal? True, you saying about make him get it, right? If I never you saying about him wouldn't get nothing. KFC say, oh, we chicken still a sell. We chicken still a sell. Me say all through all of the weather in a Manchester, in a Mandeville, you want to see oh KFC rampack. Me if I say then I could have ordered KFC and then 2 piece of fowl. 2 piece of food don't taste that good to me. I don't know what is going on here, but people look here. There's something about KFC and Jamaica people, child. I don't know. I'm not the biggest fan of their fried chicken. You know what I mean? But that's just me. I'd rather go to some other fast food restaurant, but it is what it is. KFC need to jump on board with some more of the athletes and give them representation. Absolutely, because them not do nothing for the country. Nah, do not all. Um, what else is there? I want to talk about so Rasheed Broadbell. I kind of mentioned this in the Shelly monologue that I did earlier, talking about him withdrawing from events. So my thought process also because if we can give Shelly a pardon and say, all right, Shelly, probably don't need the races. You're gonna say, well, it look like Rasheed Broadwell are gonna need the races still, especially given the fact that he said he was coming off surgery, right? So the mere fact said him not out there run, me I said then he must good. He must good. You know what I mean? He must not need no extra race for sharp. No, he must absolutely fantastic, right? So that's how I'm looking at it. Going into the Paris Olympic Games, Rasheed Broadbell good and Rasheed Broadbell like a run good. You know what I mean? I really was looking forward to seeing his technical application over the hurdles. I have not been a fan of him. Y'all know, and I'm not him. Him technically over the hurdles. Y'all know I love Rasheed, right? I see him breaking the world record one day if he just cleans things up. He's already so fast and he's so ragged over the hurdles. Just imagine if he cleans it up. You know what I mean? This year it hasn't been any better. Actually, it has looked a bit worse this year. So I mean, given the fact that he's coming off an injury, it kind of makes sense. But I was hoping that I would get to see a few, races of him, a bit cleaner technically, not necessarily looking at times. But we're not gonna see that, I guess, until Paris. So I'm just, holding the faith that hey, he's good. He's absolutely good. Shericka Jackson. So Shericka Jackson celebrated her birthday recently as well. One of these days, was it yesterday or the day before yesterday? I don't know, but she come out in a one
Yesterday.
black wig, one blonde yesterday, right? So,
Mm.
but she come out in a one blonde wig, child. Let me tell you something. There's something about. Let me see if I can pull it up. There is something about a blonde on melanin. Absolutely gorgeous. I see a lot of people say a lot of times, oh, blonde no look good upon black people. Me say, oh, who telling her that? Who telling her that? Me see blonde pan black people all the while and they look drop dead gorgeous. Right? And when I saw Shericka in the blonde, I was like, oh my God, girl, you are eating. You're certainly serving this look, and I absolutely love it. Let me just share one picture of Shericka Jackson. So she celebrated her birthday, as I said. Um, share. Okay. So that is Shericka Jackson. In the blonde. I love it. I love, love, love it. People say we don't look good in it. I don't know how. Who did I see recently in blonde from an international perspective? I think Beyonce was wearing blonde recently, and they were dragging her for filth, saying she wants to be a white woman and all this extra stuff. Look here, I mean, I understand America sometimes and their thought processes, when they're discussing black people, but to me, they look good. You know what I mean? But yeah, Shericka looks awesome to me. This looks absolutely awesome. When I used to be like big on wigs. Trust me, we used to drop some color. I need to get back into my wig, girl. I'm just not into wigs anymore. But trust me, I can pull off a blonde. As a matter of fact, Shericka make me want to go for a blonde right now. I used to bleach my hair. Oh, you want to see some of the colors I used to wear? Oh my gosh. I used to love bleaching my hair, guys. Love bleaching my hair. Loved wigs also, but I stopped doing it for a while. I probably will get back into it. But it looked good to me. Loved it on her. Absolutely. And as I said, looking good for her birthday. I agree with the Americans for once. We don't need blonde on our women. Really? I don't know. I think it looks good. Some of them favor Duracell battery though. You guys say the worst things. Oh my gosh. We get this Duracell battery start get sent. Me no in the blonde wig thing. She don't need it. She cleans up with guys, there's nothing wrong with spicing things up. Yes, black is beautiful and we look good with our black hair, but nothing wrong if you want to go like only blonde or this type of blonde what she have on right now. Nothing is wrong with that. You know what I mean? So chill out. Chill out. T, why do you wrap your head? Is it religious? Look here, follow the lights. We had a hurricane. Listen to me very carefully. We had a hurricane, right? Since then, I'm out of power and I'm also out of water. So the limited supply of water, me not have no time I wash my head and I comb my head. So right now, the reason you see me with my head tied is because my hair is not combed. I'm hoping that though for the Olympic Games, me can get things sorted out so my ear can get washed and hair comb up and help me look nice and clean up pretty and come present myself nice to for Olympic Games. And I don't know, so me like the things little special, me no want
Get
the
get the get
JPS
the
and anything come cramp my style.
get the
Yeah,
Jamaican
you're
braids.
saying?
Get the Jamaican braids. Like like
The
like
Jamaican, yeah, I want to get some knotless braids. I want to do something that isn't going to be, too bothersome on my head. So I
do it
want to
like
do some
Shelly. The
some
way Shelly
knotless
did her
braids.
own color. I like that one.
When I'm wearing braids, I don't like color. There's a reason why I don't like color with braids because the quality is different. It's more trashy, and I don't like it. So I don't really do color with braids, but I do color with anything else. Color with my hair or color with a wig, sure, but not with braids. I don't think the quality is the same. But anyway, yeah, so me want to do my head nice, man. I wore my head tied for over a year. Now, I don't really have a problem with, the tie head, but me kind of want to take it off, me want to take it off long time, but me don't know what I'm going to be with so bad. No water, no. Once there's no power, there's no water automatically. So right now, I'm just a struggle, guys. I'm just struggling in these streets, but hopefully, not Duracell. Let me talk about Duracell. Hopefully, JPS gets things sorted out. I'm getting reports that them said I'm gonna fix the light tomorrow. So let me see what I go on. Let me see what I go on. Hopefully, me get no. Hopefully, me get back my light tomorrow, so me not have to travel up and down all about the place. So I covered that. I wanted to touch on Gary Card as well. Let me see if I can quickly pull up his race. Gary Card. Child. I don't know why I didn't pull this up from before. I thought I pulled it up. Anyway. Oh, ESPN, before I go away from this, we were talking about Shirley earlier, and this is a Shirley story that I wanted to touch on. So apparently, ESPN recently named their top list of top 100 athletes in the 2000s, right? And they have Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce, number 77. Now, I haven't seen the actual entire list, but me no know no other athlete in a no sport will dominate. So especially in the sport of track and field. So if we look at all the sports globally in terms of titles that were won, I would probably go with the likes of, Serena Williams, with all those titles. Not even she alone. There are quite a few tennis players, male and female, that I would probably put in my top ranks. Footballers suffer for me because it's a team sport, and depending on how your team performs, that's how you're ranked, in my opinion. So if your team not play good, or if your team not win the World Cup, then they can't rate you, absolutely high on the list.
I gotta
Same
leave.
goes for every other sport. Yeah.
So I gotta leave. So I will.
Oh, you have to leave. Oh, I appreciate you being here.
Yeah,
Thank
no
you so
problem.
much.
Yeah.
All right.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye. So, what was I saying? Yeah. So when I think about the number 77, somebody said, then who are the other athletes that are ahead of her, and how many championships have they won? How long were they in their sports for? You understand what I'm trying to say? For them to be ranked higher than Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce. You know what I mean? As I said, I haven't seen the list. She made the top 100 list, as I said, but me really want to know who. Because as far as I'm concerned, guys, keep saying a spade, and I said this to you guys already. But I probably all rank Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce higher than Usain Bolt, given how many world titles she's won along with her Olympic titles, and she's still going, right? Or Olympic medals, let's just put it that way, and she's still going. You know what I mean? Nobody no come close to Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce. Correct me if I'm wrong. No, don't get me wrong. I know Alison Felix has all those medals, record medals, but most of those medals are from relays. I'm just saying. So I just want to see that list, that entire list, when it comes out, to see who they really put ahead of Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce. I have to be a tennis player. Everybody a must tennis player at this particular point for them there ahead of Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce, and they must in the sport for 30 years, right? As far as I'm concerned, I would probably throw in like a few swimmers as well, like what's that dude name? I'm forgetting his name right now. And Katie Ledecky, throw in a few swimmers, absolutely, in the top, in that top list for sure. But as I said, those are just a handful of people so far. Make me count. I can't. That still no make up 77, right? So I want to Shelly they all the way at 77. But anyway, I mean it's an American thing, so I'm assuming that they just randomly put in all of their top players in basketball, football, and I mean American football, right? Baseball. That's probably what they did. But anyway, it's good that she made the list, so I suppose it's some kind of achievement, right? So we're thankful, I guess. Right, but I still want to see everything, right? With that said, let's jump on over to Gary Card. So I'm pulling up Gary. I forgot how to spell Gary. God, and I spelled Gray. All right, so I'm gonna play this race a second for you to see Gary Card. Is this the only race he ran? Let me see. I see a lot of people asking if he's gone pro. I don't think he's gone pro. I know he works out with MVP, as it has been for a while, a few years at least, right? And MVP's ties with Wilma's clearly. But yeah, I thought this was good running from him. But anyway, let me show you Gary Card. Child, why don't I have the time? Anyway. Let me share my screen so you all can see. Present. Share screen. Okay. Sure. All right, guys, I hope you can see. And I hope you can, well, hearing isn't important, but anyway.
Card, Watson, Sanchin, and Benzema. And the long-legged Gary Card out the quickest, and now really starting to get into his running, starting to pull away from Rowan Williams on his inside. Williams coming through quickly over the final 30 metres, but not quick enough to catch this young man, the 17-year-old Card, Watson, Sanchin, and Benzema.
That first I would say the same execution
quickest,
from Kishen where they run the first 60, although Kishen look like right now he's running
Gary
the
Card
first
out the
60
quickest, and
unstoppable.
Gary
But
Card
anyway,
out the quickest, and now really starting
same
to
first
get
60
into
and then,
his
backing
running,
up.
starting to pull away
This
from
is definitely keeping him
Rowan Williams
sharp
on his
for
inside.
the
Williams coming through quickly over the
under 20
final.
championships that comes up this season, but looks very, very good. Technically as well, he looks very, very solid, very, very sound. I like when athletes look technically sound, and Gary Card definitely is one of those athletes. He ran today. He came last though. Oh, I missed that one. Yeah, he's only 17, and he just recently turned 17 because he was 16 all two champs. So I'm just turned 17. He did the 200. Okay. Um, Michael Phelps has the most medals won of any single Olympian. Right. So I know I will throw in Michael Phelps, as I said, and I will throw in, the likes of like a Katie Ledecky and so forth, for swimming. So there are a few athletes that I know that have really dominated in swimming, in tennis. What else am I looking at? And I'm talking about, because it's hard when you talk about athletes in, team sports, right? How would you rank them above athletes that individually are killing it, right? Clearly track and field, um, gymnastics, right? I'll throw in a few there as well. Which other sports? I'll throw in a shooting. I think a shooting the girl do. Do you know the Indian chick that does shooting? The thing where, yeah, man, a shooting she do. I think a shooting. She has been dominating for a while, or she's very good at the very least, right? I don't know her name unfortunately, but there are a few athletes in other sports that have been doing absolutely well. So I'll throw them into that, top 100 pile. But me does not like that a 77 that Shelly get. But make we see how it go. No, light is gone in. I'm still in Manchester, guys. I'm in Mandeville though. But light is really just not even a stone throw. Light the right side of my yard. We just don't have any light. So Lincoln, where I am from, doesn't have any electricity, but right side of Lincoln have light. So make we see. T, make we see your natural hairstyle. Look here, please go with yourself in a maxi. Cause you're one of the type of people that will love fling people off a arc. You're not gonna come fling me off a arc like Noah. You're not drop me off a no arc. Is that right? When my hair is done and good, you all will see my hair. Oh my gosh. So that was Gary Card. What else do I have on here to talk about? I wanted to touch on Akira. I already talked about Akira in a video, but I see a lot of people coming and saying, you're going like say she run 10-7 or something. And I'm like, do y'all not realize what Akira Nugent is doing? Are you all this slow? Are you all, don't let me pull Nicki Minaj on you all. Are you all slower than sloths at this particular point? For you all to be saying to me, I'm pointing out to you a hurdler that is going toe to toe with a 100-meter full-fledged sprinter that is doing good this season. And you all are looking at me going, oh, you're like you run 10-7. I'm like, you can't be this slow. Some of you can't be this slow. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something right now. You see, when it comes to that 100-meter hurdles, and let me just put something into perspective, because I believe Alicia Johnson for the USA trials, let me close it. Let me Google it. USA Championships, women's 100-meter. All the time them did go? USA Trials 2024. Trial. Here we go. Let me go look for the 100-meter hurdles. Which day was the 100-meter hurdles? The last day? Here we go. So 12:25, 12:31. Oh, so the time was right in my mind on 12:31. Okay. So 12:31 is what Alicia Johnson run. Right, for a new personal best to finish second at the American trials. You know what Alicia Johnson did there in the race against Akira Nugent over that 100 meters? If you don't think it's significant, run a back. Well, run a back, run this a run. As a hurdler typically should, you would say, because hurdlers were typically the athletes that weren't fast, right? But what we're finding is that in today's day, a lot of the hurdlers, especially the Jamaican hurdlers, were great or not were are great 100-meter sprinters, right? And can do the 100 meters, but chose the hurdles, right? Akira Hill is another one. I've been talking, as a matter of fact, I don't remember middle one video I talk about athletes that will break that barrier, that 12-second barrier for hurdlers, right? And I said it's the athletes that have the 100-meter speed that are going to do that. The Akira Nugents are those athletes, the Shericka Hills, those athletes that come with that individual speed. And let me tell you something. Akira Nugent made a post on her Instagram and she said, nobody. And then her quote says, why do we no why you run sub 11? That just goes to show you the shape that she's in. Because if the coach are gonna look on her and say the winner wants she run sub 11, them know so she's in sub 11 shape, and she's been talking about it and saying she's much faster than she's ever been in any other year. And girl have a personal best of 11.08, right? She's the fastest hurdler right now, hands down, full stop, point blank period. She's the fastest hurdler right now, right? So, given everything that we know, Toby Amusan has the world record. Why does she have that world record? Her 100-meter speed. Yes, she's impeccable over the hurdles in terms of her execution. But what is giving her that edge is her absolute speed. What does Akira Nugent have? Absolute speed, right? So, with that being said, and even Toby Emerson doesn't even have the best start, right? She doesn't even have the best start, but her finish is absolutely mind blowing. Once she gets into her top end, oh my gosh, it's crazy, right? So the same thing for Akira. It's gonna be hard to stop her this season. No, yes, I know it's the hurdles, and I know anybody can win. It's anybody's race, you could say, because so much could go wrong in it. But in a fair world where we're looking at it and saying everybody executes their best race, because y'all know I don't be on here wishing for nobody to have no bad race, because I'm the type of person that believes that if you wish bad for somebody, to go turn right back around upon you, right? Or the people that you want to perform well, let's just put it that way, right? So I'm not out here wish bad for nobody. So my hope is that everybody executes their best race, you know what I mean? And if everybody executes their best race, I honestly don't see anybody stopping an Akira Nugent. We don't see nobody stop Akira Nugent. Akira Nugent's speed right now is blinding, absolutely blinding right now. So I don't know what y'all are gonna say if you convince me. So Akira isn't looking the best right now. I don't know what I'm gonna say if you convince me, but you can't convince me. And going into the Olympic Games, when me do my little preview them, you're gonna hear me talk about every athlete clearly and give them their props heading into the championships. I know some always do this. And yeah, tell you who I think will place in the top 3 placings. But for sure, Akira Nugent is, sounding the alarm, and you guys shouldn't be surprised if she does something absolutely jaw-dropping at the Olympic Games. Don't be surprised. Don't be surprised. I'm going to say something. How the hurdles run, look for them absolute jaw-dropping times from the semifinals. Now, don't get me wrong. I believe people are going to be running fast from in the heats, but to make it to the finals, given how many athletes are running well, you have to go run your personal best potential if you make it go to the finals. That is how I see the women's 100-meter hurdles are going right now, right? To get it into a finals, you have to go run super duper fast. Because if you don't run fast, you're not make it. Me not ask you. We have more than, well, three athletes per country, or should I say 3? Apologies. It's 3 athletes per country. I want to say we have a good 16 athletes that could potentially make it in. Let me go look on the top list for the women's 100-meter hurdles. We have a good 16 people. Where's IWF? World Athletics. Okay. Let me change this to women's 100-meter hurdles. Women 100-meter hurdles. I think we have a good 16 people right now that can make it to the finals. But anyway, let me look and see. You guys count with me. So we have Masai, Akira, Samba Maela, Alicia Johnson, Grace Stark, Nadine Visser, this Pia Shericka or whatever her name is, child. Jasmine Camacho Queen. Toby Amusan, we're at 10. Ditaji Kambunji, 11. Daniel Williams, 12. Devin Charlton, 13. I just want to make sure I'm not calling too many people for one country, guys. A few athletes I see here from Ecuador, South Africa, also Great Britain. Yeah. And did I miss out Janet Brown too? Janet Brown met the team. So yeah, we have a good 16 people. 2 8 16 is a 9-lane track. I don't know if it's a 9-lane track or what, but if it's a 9-lane track, then that's a whole other story. But yeah, we have a good 16 people right now in my mind who could make it to the finals. So you're gonna have to run your absolute fastest in my mind to make it to the finals. But yeah, I think we're gonna have a great women's 100-meter hurdle showdown at the Paris Olympic Games. And I think that's everything that I wanted to cover tonight. All right, guys. So throw things at me now. What is happening with you all in the comments? See, I want to call in quick. I don't. Why didn't I bring that thing with me? I'm gonna have to eSIM that thing. I'm gonna get an eSIM, guys, so that you guys can call me straight. But for now, Hask, I want to. Can you work with the StreamYard? Do you have StreamYard? Let me put the StreamYard. Hi Candy. There you go, Has. That's the StreamYard link. So if you're able to join through StreamYard, it will take 12-1 to win the 100-meter hurdles at the Olympics. Honestly, I think it'll go faster than that. Me not tell you no lie. Siobhan, but make we see. Let us see. Akira is absolutely super talented. Jay, I don't know why Mike want come flat me show, but make we see your ear with himself. I don't know what is. I'm coming like no Lyles. Um, no sir. Hey Husk, welcome to the show.
Good afternoon, T. How are you doing today?
I'm doing great. How are you doing?
I'm glad to see your face. I'm glad to hear your voice.
Thank you so much. I'm back to stay. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I mean, I'm
All
not at my
right.
place, but we're doing
I've
what we
been,
can do, right?
I've been wanting to vent for so long. So I watched Sprint. I think it was
Welcome.
last week. It was Monday or Tuesday. Somebody busting on a free Netflix because I couldn't find a, you know. So
You're
more watch
lucky. You're lucky you got onto Netflix. I didn't, but we'll not continue that line. But anyway, you can go ahead.
All right. So I watched it. It was to be honest, the
Mhm.
first episode. It was just so mundane and boring. It was just too much Noah, too much name again, Italian, Lamont.
Oh,
I had to
Lamont.
I had to skip. And then the second episode now named Queens. Like I've been
Mm-hmm.
saying this for the past couple months. People haven't listened to me. That Shakari is the same person from yesteryear. A leopard never changed her spots. She's the same person. Her coach and her are the same person. They're
No, the coach.
vindictive.
No, the coach is a whole different ball game. That the coach there. Mm. Now I see why Justin Gatlin and all these people are behaving the way they were behaving back in the day.
Because
Trust me.
I watched the coach when he was in his prime. I think it was 92 or 96. And he's like the
Mm-hmm.
same persona that's being imitated by Shakari is just himself. Like he's we call it I don't know the word, but yeah, it's like the one in the same. So I saw it and I said like, whoa. I've been saying this, I said never spirit never take her from day on. So I'm right. So I'm see that now. I'm see the part where you say about with the training thing. You say, oh, just step to her and say and put up her hand Oh my God! If I was there, if I was in Paris, they should just call me and they say, "Yo, somebody just
Look
step to
here,
them."
the American them hate me and tell me say me hate Shakari, and I said, you know, it's so funny that we're so unproblematic, right? We don't be going around troubling nobody. We don't be going around doing nothing. But if we respond, suddenly we're the bad people, right? And I just found it ironic how when I responded the way I responded, suddenly I was the bad person. And I'm like, how am I the bad person? I thought we not go around and I do nothing to nobody. We're not going on a step to nobody. We are mind our own business and I get ready for a race and I prepare. Wanna go to the own way and a bad way for then when we then you know, it's so funny because my thought process, you know that the song, I will sing the song. Me press trigger, me no press people button.
Yeah.
So nobody try to come test me with something
Come,
here.
touch a button. Touch
These
a
people don't
button.
understand how Jamaicans operate. We don't press no buttons. Triggers we press. So nobody come around here trying to press any buttons. And when we respond, everybody's like, "Oh my God, I can't believe you're doing that." And I'm like, "Please come off it. Come
Like,
off it. Absolutely."
like when they say
Shakira knew what
Shakari,
she was doing in that video.
like Shakari said, people say Shakari. Some people don't play it on her. Some people counted her out. They this and that her. I was like, it was her of her own fault. So why are you giving her excuses or giving her the victim card? But apart from that, no. So I have a problem with these
We have light?
a
Oh.
problem. Sorry.
Mhm.
So when I watch this Sprint documentary, they keep on referring to us, the athlete, the person, the athlete there, like Shericka or Shelly, as the Jamaicans. And when Shakari said it, Shericka's only Jamaicans I respect. I was like, what? Why me I call you by your name and you come by the collective? They love to say that. And people don't realize that and I say the Jamaicans is what you're talking about one person. So is it a Kishi,
Listen,
Oblique?
I
I
think it was so, I think that Netflix show was so well produced because it invoked emotions, whether it was emotions of fanfare or emotions of anger, it did everything it was supposed to do. And that is literally what makes it so good, right? That is literally what made it so good. If you're watching something and it can't invoke any kind of feelings out of you, then dash for that, lock it off. You're not supposed to watch that. You know what I mean? So I think they literally captured what would have invoked either it's wrath out of the Jamaican people, you know what I mean? Or as I said, you know, the kind of fanfare and exuberance from the American scene, you know, their athletes stand atop. They captured those moments perfectly, right? So even though, as I said to you guys in my video where I talked about, you know, getting my 3 seconds of fame, right? That I didn't watch all six, I only watched four. I'll get to the other two at some particular point in time because people are telling me that episode 5 is really good. So I need to get to the other two at some point. But I think it was actually great. Think about how the kind of emotions that it invoked in you, and see like everything that happened. Don't you think that's a good making for a show?
yes it is, but from my own.
No, no. From a Jamaican perspective, we're mad. I get it.
Because Noah, I agree. Noah is controversial. He sells. He's marketable. Yes and yes and yes. He got approximately like over 45% off Sprint. Overall, like probably 3 or 4 episodes. Noah
It's a
was there.
man's world. It's a
Yeah.
man's world. We're
So
living in it.
I
It
in my
is what it is.
opinion, I think that if they wanted to draw more hype or more, they call it knowledge, I think they should have
Mhm.
given Shelly and Elaine or that episode by themselves
No,
only
but they
and
didn't.
divulge
Okay,
more.
if we're looking at Queens just alone, I wouldn't have even put Shakiri in the Queens episode to be fair,
And she didn't get
because
anything at that time.
nothing that Shakiri has done has equated her to stand at the level of a Shelly and a Elaine, clearly, right? But this is what I would say: there's no way Shakiri wasn't going to be involved in any of
That's a
the
given.
female scenes because of the marketing, right? So there's no way she
Yes,
wasn't
we
going to
know
be
it's not
involved,
possible.
and especially how they were, how they did the actual series where it really was just surface level. It was about, who can trash talk, who can get into people's heads, mind games, and all this extra stuff. It didn't really go into what it really takes to be an athlete at their level. It didn't go
Yes,
into how these athletes actually prepare. So we don't know
training.
how Shakiri got to, her, at least I don't know if they did that in episode 5 or 6, but
No,
I'm
no,
just
no, they
saying
didn't. No, they
at
didn't.
the point to 4 episodes, we don't know what type of, wear and tear her body went through physically. Like, let us see. Like sometimes they show the athletes in training and they're vomiting and all these extra stuff. Let's see that. Let people understand the reality of what these athletes do on a day-to-day basis to get here. They don't just get up and go around the 10 seconds or the 11 seconds and that is it. There's a whole lot that goes in the background. And personally, I think that they missed out on all of that, or the opportunity to show those things, and it would kind of show the human side as well. So with them showing, give me a second. The open it? It's open? Tell me to give me a second. Right. So with them showing the side of Shakiri, right, that a lot of people that we didn't warm up to that side. If they had shown the more human side of Shakiri when, they were showing what her body was going through during training, I'm sure the kind of reaction that many Jamaicans had to her, it would have probably changed a bit. But because we only saw the brashness and all of this, then yeah, we didn't really have an opportunity to warm up to Shakiri the human, to be fair. You know what I mean? Though I do agree that her personality it hasn't changed.
They hasn't. And I think that Lamont Jacobs was I don't know, he never necessary for me. Neither was Fred. Them when the girl could sprint Ferdinand. Zanel Zanel part of us
I think
like
I could have showed
stupid.
Let's Silly. I think I should have showed Let's
You
Silly a
should have
bit.
shown me
Um,
baby.
yeah, you. Thank you for the 149 super chat. I appreciate it. I think I saw another one. Okay. Mix up Nick's Jamaican Queen. T, why you have Maxi? I delete people comment. We can't freely look here, Mike. No bother with it, Mike. No bother with it. Not because them not agree with you. You're over here. I delete comment, Mike. Mike, calm down. Calm down, Meg. See, people are asking me remove your mod privileges. Come, Meg. Do better than that. Do better than that, Mike. Don't be deleting the comments. All right.
And
Yeah,
see,
you can continue. Yeah, I'm hearing you, Ask. Ask, you hear me?
yeah, I'm hearing you. I'm saying that
Okay.
just to finish with sprint. I have more than one things to go through quick and fast. I know you don't want. All right, so the ordering of the episodes, everybody they showed us 200-meter first, then the 100. It just
Yeah, I
seemed
thought that was weird.
it was
Mm-hmm.
weird, and I just, in my opinion, I wanted them to kind of they just sprints at Shelly and sprints at Shericka when Shelly ran 10-6, 5, 7 to a 6 or 5 time 1 year. Like could I should just divulge more in that and give a little more clippings. Like Shakar is marketable, eh, but if it wasn't for Shelly, Ilian, Shericka,
Mm-hmm.
and I call it Bolton and no one them people that for kind of give more flair, more SAO superior they call it sprint to them something like that. Wouldn't have this, this fanfare or this, thing up in the air. But that was my big I wanted to see more Shelly and Ilian. She was in episode 5 with the trials and everything and thing. So that was a plus. So she had like a little more screen time. For me, it was a one watch and done for me. I know that the next sprinter come out, they got tired for Shakari face. So I tired for see her face and everything. So that's the I expect from next sprint season 2. Um the next thing now,
Mm-hmm.
just I wish the best for everybody who go to the Olympics. Really just go for a big prayer, like a prayer fast, and just like a prayer. Because in all honesty, me no want Noah win and me no want Shakara win. Me love Gabby, but no. Me rate Mackenzie, but no. It's just no red, blue, and white for the next until August 11th or 10th.
Well, let me just tell you this. And your American win, dog them will suffer. That's all I tell you.
I've been saying this, people not listen to me. People not listen to me. Say if whenever I think about it, I rebuke that thought. I rebuke it. I feel the blood like just that thought.
All
But
right, so guys, I have to wrap this up at 8. So Has, get the rest
all
of
right,
your thoughts out
all right
quick
then. So
because
the
I
thing
told
with
you that I'm not at my place and I know how the thing goes. So my ride came for me, so my afia bounce.
all right, so
So
the,
yeah,
the thing with Noah, I think Noah does as Zane said in sprint, he has a very loose, you know, lips. So he just talk too much. Like he need to
yeah, he
divulge
does.
the information on a public
That information
podcast.
should have never come
I
out.
think he's trying to put like a mental, like a mind strategy or like a thing to kind of get the
To
upper hand.
who?
But no,
To
Noah,
who?
that's Noah. Noah want to go find for want the attention. He want to say when I
Look
sprint next
here.
season two, maybe look people are talk, or comments are going. So it'll bring like a fanfare and thing. It pillow talk.
I'm not saying the athletes potentially didn't hear what happened, but they probably don't know the severity of it. And as I said, if I want to know about MVP, then block off them athletes from certain things. Me know that for a fact, right? When it comes to racers, from time to time I see oblique them turn off them social media, them no they panic none at all. You understand what I'm trying to say? It tells you, I don't remember what the thing is that notifies you that this person is not online or not whatever. Yeah. So from time to time that happen, and I know during these periods, these athletes are hella focused. I mean, I don't know who we might try getting at them either. And most the Jamaican people them alone because it's not the athletes, because the athletes them are not online to see this.
Actually, and I don't want people to beat up Janelle.
No,
And
when I beat up Janelle, because as a woman, I understand. As I say, man, let we down all the while. This is just one man will let her do.
we
Me
don't let
not
them
understand of what him not do. Oh,
people need to come behind their screens and type certain things to kind of intimidate and make people feel less than, and it's not right. And the day she's a Jamaican, she's been running for Jamaica since she a pitney baby. Why would you say that she could change our banner? That's so ignorant. And it does
yeah.
ignorance
Wanting
of
her to
some
get
people just
banned is beyond
annoys me.
me.
It
It's
annoys me,
beyond
man.
me. I'm like, okay, guys, calm down. I
It's
think Janelle should have just ignored it though, to be fair, because I think that's probably what blew it up even worse. Coming out of the know, like, what's going on today? Me, I say, where this come from?
it's not warranted. And end of the day, she's a human being. Like people used to kill Alien, they
Absolutely.
kill Alien for she switched her MVP. And it's her decision.
But let them kill Lillian to
Big
tell one
woman.
lie, like them not tell lie too. Lord Jesus.
And not for these
And you know,
females.
it's so funny about that lie. What I keep pointing out is that people don't understand that her contract was in jeopardy. Signing her contract was in jeopardy at that particular moment, right? I remember somebody, I don't know if you guys remember, when Abby Steiner was
Yes,
going pro, somebody let the cat out of the bag, say Abby Steiner contract, it must be worth 2 million or something like that. I remember. And it went big on social media. You
I
know, say
remember.
Abby Steiner nearly lose the opportunity to sign her contract because of that. People don't understand, so when you're in them negotiation there and the thing not sign off yet, you can't divulge the information. You're not supposed to come out or you jeopardize it. And that is what well, let me not say MVP, child. Anyway, move on. That is why whoever the guardsman will release the email. That's why when them release it, them know what them did I do. Them know what them did I do. Because they know you would put it in jeopardy and she did have to tell lie. But people don't understand that. What she supposed to do? Lose her money? Some people don't understand, you know. Some people literally don't think about these things. But anyway, some people just want and they lie every day for no reason and they don't care. You know what I mean? But it is what it is at this particular day. You know what I mean? But just no want them kill Janelle, as you say.
Yeah, and she got run for the country, man. She put on
Absolutely. I'm
the
going to cheer her on
yeah,
wholeheartedly. I loved her run at the trials. She gave her heart into that race. She
it's
was
been
all over the place. She was rocking and
and
rolling
it's
and
been
she
a
said,
long while since she
me
run like
have it
that.
make it to the line.
It's been a
She never make
long
an
while.
individual team late. What y'all talk about? I mean, a
I'm,
long while. She did ever make a senior individual teammate?
I'm talking about like Champs and Carifton real youth. That's what I'm talking
That no
about.
count. That no count. We are talking about senior leagues now. She has seen a long time now. She a rock and roll and she a go so and she say me have to make it. Me see her on her back there and she her head all go back and me say Jesus could Janelle and she still a push and me say yes girl get it.
Yeah, because the
And she got it.
drive, I think people just need to be forgiving. It's not the end of the world.
Mm-hmm.
And when August, what, first or second comes, we'll be on the top of the podium.
Second
I
I think.
second.
Second I think.
We'll be on the
Mm-hmm.
top of the podium for the man and woman 100 meters. I decree and declare it.
Can you pack up? Can you flush for me?
So and also I think for the relays, that's the last thing I said. Relays, I put either Kimba or Akira for start. Then I'll put Shelly on that second leg. Then I'll put Lani or Shericka. Final leg, I put
Who
either.
you left off?
I left off nobody. Where's a game
Yeah,
alternative?
you left off somebody.
Mr. Tia for the final leg.
Tia R. Look here, there's
Tia.
no Tia R nobody. Tia Afiron. May I ask you?
But no, honestly,
Look here,
I like to show
Tia.
you.
Look here, Tia gives you exactly what Shelly gives you. Just keep that it, which is why people don't understand. You know, people are telling me if I put Shelly Tia pan start. Me say me not put Tia pan no start.
No start.
Because the same way me not put Shelly pan start, me not put Tia pan start
Yeah,
because
no
that is
start.
wasted. People are still thinking about Tia, the 11.2 second sprinter. Tia not 11.2 second sprinter again.
Tia 10
But me I gonna do a put a 11. People not who them not think straight.
And
She's gonna give us the same thing Shelly would give us, and she'll give us that anchor. Right now, me I contemplate third leg and first leg. And that me I contemplate because Shelly set in a second and Tia set pan last. That's what me see. Me not see no
Shericka
other
need
way.
to run the third leg and pass the button because she's the only person can fight off Gabby Thomas on that curve. And
All
full
right,
stop.
thank you.
Full stop. Full stop. She cannot run the Shakari because she could have run the Shakari last year. She made no grounds on Shakari. Shakari, you have to give her ample push. So they ahead. So make her run off her fingernail them. That you have to do. Them not think strategic.
Who you say can run curve, Cosmic? Shericka can run curve. Shericka the best curve runner we have right now. Outside of Elaine Thompson here that is not there, Shericka the best curve runner we have right now. So I don't know what when I say Shericka can run curve. And as I tell you, don't bring no button nonsense to me because I don't care.
Stupidness.
I do not care. That is not in my considerations. Me not consider nobody will claim say them can't hand over no button. You can't run for senior team and can't change over button. That not make no sense to me. Then you're not supposed to run on a relay. Because you not work on your skills. You not work on your skills.
Mr. Gatlin runs
You're supposed to get ready for any leg.
Mr. Gatlin runs second, third, and the last leg throughout his career.
Shelly seem injured. No curve for her. Me not put Shelly on a curve. I said second.
That's stupidness.
A second, me say me I put Shelly pan. Second and Tia pan anchor.
Let's just
me not move them. Me not care what nobody else say. Me not move them.
Let's just pray that the powers that be don't get in there, and put
they go to foolish again. Why are we going to give put Tia pan first, then to Shelly? If we go lose it pan third leg, if we end up in the same situation again, what we in the year before?
I'm gonna put Sasha Lee pan third leg, better to go on.
Tasha Lee got the pan third. Me not ask. Well,
but she's not going to do.
I'm saying form. If them put Sasha Lee on third, we are going to be in the same situation we were in last year.
Sasha Lee's no form to beat Gabby. Like really? Like people think now man Gabby go run around a pass her down, the big taller. Oh my god, man. I don't understand them. Think strategic and think smart. You're not stupid. Put Shericka. If you not put Shericka upon the curve, put Lani upon the curve. You put a 200 meters.
Or you put Akira. You see Akira can go on a start there. You see that start there? You see Akira running relay upon overseas. I hope you saw her running relays. I hope you saw her running relays.
Put Akira upon it.
Put this in my bag for me, please.
Put Akira upon it. Put Lani, because Lani been running for Texas. Akira, Lani is a relay bully. Come she run for Texas, she bad. Put Lani upon the curve. You don't want to put if Shericka said can't pass the button.
We not put Sasha Lee on third, guys. Me telling us me not put Sasha Lee on third, so them have to go figure it out. Sasha Lee not running on third in my relay. Me not build up no relay if we will lose it on third leg, as far as I'm concerned. So everything I go up. We have what you call it back end the relay with all the power. That's what I see it. We're doing it like how the guys did it in 2012, where it was Nesta Carter to Michael Fraser. Jamaica knew they would have a deficit. Jamaica knew they would have a deficit, but guess what? Johan made all that back up on the third leg. You understand? But guess what? We only have one leg that is considered a deficit because they're going to use Melissa Jefferson. We know so that whoever we put on first leg, Melissa Jefferson is likely going to beat that athlete. That's fine because
So
Shelly
true.
are going to take that back. Shelly are going to take that back into Shericka, into Atia Clayton. And that is it. That is the win.
And Shericka need for move, you know, man. She need for move. More than practice enough. Can't bother, you know, man. I know America, you know, we can't manage, you know. We can't manage. I don't even want to think both.
All right, at 8 o'clock. At 8 o'clock, ask you come late because a long time a day I
But I
have the
ask,
call
but
in
I
going
ask,
from
but
show
I ask,
starts.
but I ask to call you, man. You never send me a message.
Oh no, but I put this. The link was in the chat. You know? I have the link
But I
in the
look,
chat long time.
we never see it.
Oh, all right, so guys, I have to go. Remember, this is not my place, as I said. So I'm gonna join you guys on a next live. I think I'll probably be doing the London Diamond League, so you guys will see me there. Maybe I'll do a preview live with you guys on Friday. So look out for that potentially on Friday. But yeah, sorry if that is so short, guys. But I don't know, so my thing not start out yet. Me still not have no power. Me not have no water. Me not have no nothing. I'm just trying to make do with how I have it and still touch bases with y'all. Absolutely appreciate you guys being here all the time. You show up for me. Oh, and I want you all to know, I know what went down yesterday. A few people reached out to me and told me what was going on. So big shout out to all of y'all. Y'all know yourselves. Shem, love you, girl. Absolutely. But yeah, with that said, guys, I'm gonna bounce. Thank you so very much for being here.
Take
I
care, see.
appreciate you. Ask anything else you want to say before you go?
Be safe. Pray.
All right, thank you. I appreciate it. So, guys, sorry it's so short, but hopefully by next week we're back on. My pre-Olympic, stuff are coming up. So, I hope JPS not really play with me because I really want to touch bases and you guys see me when I'm talking about track and field. Like that's how I feel most comfortable. So, with that being said, love you lots. As I said, I appreciate you, and I'll catch you all the next live, which should be, as I said, either Friday when I do a Diamond League live stream, and of course we're going to do one on Saturday for the Diamond League as well. Until then, love you, bye.